I told myself that I would never share the story again, but Amazon Web Services crashed yesterday and took out half of the internet with it. So there's not really a better time to share it than now. Hi, my name is Josh, by the way, and I crashed production as a junior developer for 6 hours once. It's the only time in my career as a software engineer that I've ever crashed production. Basically, one line of code took our entire production system from working to crashed. Now, for those of you wondering to yourself, why did you even have access to production? That's a story for another day. All you need to know is that for 5 hours, I went down the rabbit hole on the wrong thing because I thought that was the problem. I thought that was what I needed to fix. And after trying, it still wasn't working. But at the 5th hour, I was able to figure out what the solution was. And that's because of a life lesson that I was taught that I'm gonna share with you now. If something that you're working on isn't working as expected, if what you believe to be true in that moment was wrong, what would be the next most obvious thing? Such was the case with this problem. Once I invalidated, well, maybe that's not the issue, the next most obvious thing became readily apparent. Some sort of dependency error that was a mismatch on our production side that didn't present on our local side. And from there, I was able to find an error message, and from that error message, I was able to find where the error came from, figure out exactly what the problem was, fix it, push it live again, and get everything working. So what are the key takeaways from this? First of all, don't give your junior devs access to production. Secondly, make sure that you always have backups so that if something crashes, you can very quickly get something back online. And third, if what you're working on is not currently working as expected, invalidate what you believe to be true and see where the next most obvious thing is. That next most obvious thing might not be your solution, but often the case, it either is or will help you find it quicker.